Hey guys, welcome back. Wednesday options update. I told you, if you guys follow me, I told you I was going to be slow playing October, and I kind of am, sort of. Got some big news later on into the video, and happy to share it with you. So, if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Down in the pinned comment below is where you can support the channel. Every Wednesday I go through option trades and what I've done for the week. So from the previous Wednesday to close of Tuesday each week, I cover every trade that I have done in the options market. I mainly sell premium and I mainly sell naked puts for the most part. I throw in a credit spread here and there once in a while, or I'll do a strangle every once in a while, covered calls, all that. But I do very basic stuff, and I just want to stress to people that you don't have to be extremely complicated in your trading to be successful in options trading. I think you really just need to read some charts. You don't really need to chase IV or meme stocks. So I really don't do very many meme or high IV stocks, to be honest with you. My goal is to get a good return while minimizing risk. And I think I do a fairly good job of it. There's times where some positions get challenged, and probably in the next couple weeks you'll see some of that, because some of my positions have been challenged, and I'll show you where I went wrong, if I went wrong, or what the situations are that caused those positions to be challenged. So I like to take small victories, small profits, and I like to take plenty of them, and that all adds up. I'm not trying to hit home runs. I'm just trying to get on base. So let's get into it. So this week, I usually start off with my long positions, stocks that have been put to me that I've taken assignment on, and I'll start wheeling them, or not really wheeling them. I sold the put, got assigned, and now I'm trying to sell calls and actually get out of them. Because to be honest with you, I have zero desire to own stock. As the namesake of my channel is, GWETF channel, if I'm going to own something, I really would rather own an ETF. But I will profit off single stock options. That's my bread and butter. So this week, I have done some stuff with Vizio. If you remember, a few weeks back, I screwed up, and I had got assigned Vizio at 22.50, and I also thought I was going to get assigned some at 20, but I didn't. So I had sold the 20 call prematurely on these 22.50 shares I was assigned, and that was just a mistake. Well, this week I was able to get out of that 20 strike call for 60 cents and profited 39.41. And so I rolled that up to my buy price of what I was assigned to. So I rolled that up to 22.50 and collected 85 cents for that one. And I also, in addition, I sold a put down to 17.50 and collected 50 cents on that one. So now I'm protected up to 22.50, and if it hits 22.50, I'm fine getting out of it and just collecting the premium, because so far we've collected $456.92 in premium over the past month and a half. And like I said, I'd be happy to get rid of the stock, not a problem. So that is it. I don't have any. I'll have some updates probably on Rocket and SoFi in the next week or two, and I'll be sure to share you those. Now let's go to our individual stocks. Now, I told you I was going to slow play October. In my opinion, I did, but I put on quite a bit of premium, but I took off a bunch too. So for last week, which was 10/6, which was Wednesday, through 10/12. So 10/6 I didn't put anything on, but 10/7 I put on a PBW. This is the Clean Energy ETF. Let me hide these fees. I don't like these fees. That number gets in my way. Okay, so I sold the PBW. Strike price is $65. Collected $1.05 premium on that. Sold one contract, so that's 43 days out. The next day I sold four puts. One was on ARK-K. I sold a 90 put out to November 26th. Collected $1.30 on that one. That was a 50-day hold, basically. Academy Sports Online or Outdoor, I believe it is. It's a small cap sporting goods retailer. Sold one contract there at a 35 strike. Collected 55 cents on that one. And then TQQQ. Yeah. I went out to, I do these usually every month. I go out a few months and I get a really, really safe strike, collect a couple $100, and, the next month I close them out and collect probably, 40-50% profit or something like that. So the TQQQ, I went out to January 21st. Sorry about that. Let me unplug something. There we go. 50 strike. Sold two of those and collected $1.05 on each of those. And there's that Vizio 1750 put. And then Monday, I sold big lots. Retail has been under pressure. And that's one of those ones that I might be managing here in the next couple weeks is Kohl's. I have one on Kohl's that's in the money currently. But big lots, I went down to a 40 put to November 19th, sold one contract, got 75 cents for that one. I added an Intel 47 put. Yes, I'm playing earnings, and I normally don't do this. But $47 for Intel, I'll take it. I mean, if it gets down there, I'm taking it. I know I don't like to own stock, but Intel's just one of those that, it's $47 for, some can argue the top chip maker in the world. One contract there for 54 cents, and I'll show you I added another one later on. KWeb, which is the Chinese internet ETF, holds Alibaba and all that, so I've been playing that one. Got down to a 40 strike, sold two of those for 48 cents a piece. QQQ, this is a rare one for me. I usually don't sell QQQ, but this time I did. I went out to November 26th with a $315 strike. I think that was a 10 delta, somewhere around there. Did one contract and collected $1.90. And then there's that Vizio call for $22.50 for $85. And then today I added another Intel. I went down to the 45 strike and collected 51 cents. Did one contract there. So I noticed that Intel was down some more in this contract. I was down on this position up here. So I said, instead of adding one to the 47, let me sell one of the 45, get a little cheaper, and collect pretty much the same premium that I originally did, and just in case. Boy, I don't know what's going on with my computer. And then last but not least, I did a put spread on SOXL. That is the chip semiconductor triple leveraged ETF. So I'm getting heavy into some chips and tech here. Did a put spread, so I bought the 25 put strike for 60 cents, and I sold the 30 put for $1.35 for a net credit of about $75. So that's all that I sold, and let's look at what I closed out. We'll go here to the 7th, and there's a TQQ that I had on out in December. I was able to close that for about a 40% profit, so I collected $80 in 42 days. GDXJ, which is the gold miners, junior gold miners ETF, I closed that at 21 cents, so a little over 50% profit there, so collected $57 in 13 days. ARK-K had a 100 strike put there, closed that one for 67 cents, so that was roughly, that was almost 50%, collected $61 in 30 days. PBW, that's that clean energy one, closed that one for 40 cents, so that was 50% profit in 25 days. Zillow, closed that one out. I'll probably get back into Zillow after earnings. I think they have earnings coming up. Got out of there for 37 cents, so that was probably about a 70% profit there, so $106 in 25 days. Viacom, I'm going to start looking at Viacom T and Disc A really close here because they're going to have earnings coming up, and they might have some opportunities to sell some puts in those, but I exited this one for 17 cents, collected $41 in 21 days. K-Web, again, the Chinese internet ETF, I closed that one out for 18 cents. I was about 60% profit, so about $77 in 33 days. There's that Vizio call that I closed out and rolled up with the $40 profit. TAN, that's the Invesco Solar ETF. Closed that one for 25 cents, collected about $63 in 21 days. Big Lots, I avoided Big Lots. This was in the money for a little while, and it just got out of the money today, and I took the opportunity and just got out so I wouldn't have to manage it. It'll probably be fine, but $14.50 in 43 days, not very good, but Lord have mercy. Can you really? I didn't want to manage. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't want to manage Big Lots, so I closed it out for a small profit and I sold those other ones. TNA put spread, I closed the put spread out today for, it was about 48% profit there. It was about $95 total. It was a 12-day hold, still had like 38 days left on it, so I said, you know what, I'll take the almost $100 and run. And then the trade desk, closed that one out for 30 cents, so 50% profit there in 8 days. So that's all the closed positions. Now let's look at premium cooking, and hopefully my computer will just shut up. Lord. All right, premium cooking. Let's take a look. So we'll look here. I got these dates wrong. Sorry about that. Boy, that's like way off. It should be 10/6 to 10/12, or 10. What did I say? Yeah, 10/6 to 10/12. Closed 13 positions for $702.59 for the week, and I opened 12 for $1,170 of premium open. So I only have currently $2,664 of premium cooking, which is a little light. But I'm looking to possibly move that up. Just depends on how the market moves here. And the surprise is I had a little windfall, and so I was able to deposit a chunk of money in here, and so we went from $90,000 in net liquidity to $112,700 in net liquidity. Maintenance margins at 23.3, buying power used of only 20%. So I debated not putting that money in there because I need to be able to use it. So if I'm only sitting here at 20%, that deposit that I made is not really being used. So I'd like to get this up. If market, favors me, I'd like to get it back up to the 28-30% range, and we'll get more premium cooking and hopefully realize more profits every month. So right now, 20% buying power used. I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to get off of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the computer being annoying as hell. I don't know. It just started doing that. Anyway, I think I might have a USB malfunctioning or something. Anyway, you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.